Hey there, have you ever wished you could reduce the cost of your AI text generations? Are you eager to try and test new open source AI models without limitations? Imagine being able to run your own private local machine LLM collection using fast and efficient AI models. Interested? Stick around because today I'm going to show the secret tips. You can do this in just a few minutes. And best of all, it's completely free and open source. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you will never miss out on our latest tech reviews and tips. Today we are diving into the world of open source GGUF AI models from Hugging Face. A vast collection of AI model is available in the Hugging Face repo. I know it might not look very easy when you glance over to Hugging Face, but you will juggle open source AI LLMs like a notepad file using this process in the video. I'll demonstrate how I use new open source AI models without spending a single dime. Additionally, you will learn how to use a local AI API with interfaces like TypingMind. This will apply to any other tools that allow custom OpenAI compatible endpoints. First, let's take a look at the benefits of using open source AI models. By having access to all these open source AI models, you will immediately reach the pro level of AI text generation needs. You can experiment with prompts, chat with multiple models, and fine-tune your model behaviors. You can also use your existing tools right from your local machine. Using your CPU and GPU power, the only downside is that these models will be on your machine, so they won't be available on your mobile devices. Here are some everyday use cases for you. You can do data or financial analysis on your local machine without exposing data to third-party systems. Experiment and learn about capabilities of the different models. Explore which model can be used for what purpose. Get help on coding using specific models that are designed for that purpose. Generate unlimited text without paying for additional services. Test, learn, and evaluate OpenAI compatible API calls locally. Get access to uncensored AI model, compelling for users who prioritize privacy, performance, customization, cost efficiency, and integration flexibility. In this video, there are 5 parts. We will install the open source AI model manager on Windows 11, explore the UI options. We will download and install the open source AI model we prefer to use on our local PC. We will test the LLM manager and explore its advanced options. Enable the local web server for API. Configure TypingMind to use the API from the local server. You will be able to up and running in about 5 minutes. Sounds good? Let's get started. Hugging Face contains an extensive collection of open source LLMs. Here's a gist of them. Most notably, Google Llama 7b, Meta Llama 3 8b, MISTRAL 7b, Microsoft 5.3 stable code. So these are just some of the models out of hundreds of models available in Hugging Face. Now let's head to LLM Studio, our secret Swiss Army knife to manage, test, and experiment with open source AI models. On the LLM Studio website, you can download the product for Windows, Mac, and Linux. For this video, we are going to download LLM Studio for Windows and I'm going to install it. So I have already downloaded and installed the program. So let's open the program. This is LLM Studio. This is the home page of LLM Studio. Let me go through the UI parts so you will be able to understand quickly where is everything. At the home page of the program is basically the search engine, and it will also tell you the model ideas, their variations. It supports all GGUF format open source AI models. You can also explore it here. You can see I have already downloaded Llama 3 8b. You can also download other popular ones. You can just have to press download. So what you have to notice going forward that each model is pretty big. It depends on your hard drive size. So I have a dedicated drive where I put all these models. For your case, you might want to optimize where you want to put this. You can set these options later. I'm going to show you. You can install any models from here. You can also go to the search. But before going there, let me just show you the part of the screens of this program. So on the left side, you have the navigation bar. The first one is home. The second one is search. Here you can search for your models in Hugging Face Hub. Then you have your AI chat. Here you can load the models and start chatting with them. And you can keep all the history on your local machine. In the playground, you can have multiple models loaded into your memory, but remember, it is limited by your system capacity. So when you are loading AI models into your system, you will need an extensive amount of RAM and GPU power to load them concurrently. So I would not recommend going more than two models at the same time, even if you have a fast PC. The next navigation is local server. So with this local server, we will be able to query OpenAI compatible API, and we are going to use this straight from TypingMind. Even though TypingMind is a cloud program, but we are going to use the local server in TypingMind. So I'm going to show that in the later part of this video. The last navigation part is actually the models you have downloaded. You can actually set where you have downloaded your models. You can change this directory and it will tell you how much space currently occupied by the AI models. You can filter them and you can change their presets because each of them have their own presets size on the side, and you can delete the models if you do not need them anymore or you have done or finished experimenting. Here there are markers, core name, the model full name. Let's go back to home. What we are going to do, we are going to load a model. So either you can do search here for a new model. It will also tell you what is your system capacity right now. Estimated RAM capacity, estimated VRAM capacity 12 GB. This is because of my NVIDIA card. In the AI chat, before you do chatting, you have to load the model. Previously, I used this chat using the Meta Llama 3 Instruct 8B. So what I will do, I will just load the model from the top bar. You can see, select a model to load. It will take a few seconds to load. Let me just load this. You can see the progress bar. It is loading the model. See how much CPU is using and how much RAM it is using. Later, when you do not need this model in memory, you can eject model from the memory. Right now, I have loaded this model. I have asked a question, tell me your model capability. So it told me in English and I asked them to translate this in French, and that has also been done. Now on the right side, you have extra settings where you can set the preset, that which kind of preset you want to use. You can enable a system prompt. You can set the context length. So they will tell you what is the recommended length and you can set it over here. You can set the temperature. Tokens to generate -1 means it's not limited to anything. Now I use GPU offload, means part of the task, the generation task will be on the GPU. So GPU offload settings, you can set it to low or 50-50 or maximum, means the GPU will pick all the tasks from the system. Currently, you can see the detected GPU type is NVIDIA CUDA. Then you can set the prompt format and other advanced things. So this all you can experiment. You can keep the entire model in RAM. Then it will be super fast to access. The rest of the things you do not actually need to touch. Then you can save it as a preset, means if you have customized certain settings and you want to keep them for your future use, you can save it on the preset or you export it as a JSON file. So let me try to regenerate from the previous command and see if this model is working, and you will get to see how fast it is. So I will stop it. You can also continue if you want to continue generating this text. So this is just one example. You can ask for coding. So how you want to use this? For example, if you want some help on coding, you can just install and load CodeLlama or CodeLlama Instruct. Then you can ask questions like, can you help me generate this SQL script? Now let's go to the multi-model playground. In the playground, you can start a new multi-model session. Right now, you can see I have tested 2 models. So right now the 8B is loaded. What I need to do, I need to reload the Phi 3 model. Definitely before you install and load a model, you have to find them using the search and load them. So this is an example, just an example that what the output can be. So I have asked the 2 models, both of them are different models. I have asked what are the 5 ways I can cook sweet potatoes. So this is the response. This is the response for Microsoft Phi 3 model and also the response from Meta Llama 3. Now you can do a differentiator that which one actually works out the best for your prompt. So it can be a prompt about code. It can be a prompt about giving you ideas or business ideas. It can be a prompt about cooking. So all these different scenario, different models can help you with. So let's go to the local server part. Before going to the local server part, you realize that since I have multiple models loaded in the memory, I have to unload one of the model. It will prompt you, and it's unloaded the Microsoft Phi 3 that I was using for Playground. Right now, Meta Llama 3 Instruct 7B is active. In the server settings, you can configure multiple options like what will be the local server port, or whether you want to enable the resource sharing option and request queuing and apply prompt formatting. So I have enabled all of them, and I haven't started the server yet. So you can see on the side that what are the parameters and the model capacities or temperature you want to set. You can also set the GPU offload that you want to offload it to 50%. Once you have changed something here, it will ask you to reload and apply changes. So it is reloading the model again, and then I can start the server. So once the server is started, you can see this is the response from the server. What we're going to do is to configure Typing Mind to use with this. So let me show you the configuration. You can see the parameters from here. I will show you how this matches. We are on Typing Mind right now. What I will do, I will go here, manage models. So my current model is Llama 3. I'm going to go and press edit. Now you can see this is my local host, means my local PC. The port number is 1234, and the rest of the things, this is I have copied from this line. I have Typing Mind. Now the model ID, I have copied it from LLM Studio Community and GGUF. So I copied it, then I pasted it here. Then I set the context length. If you look at the context length 8192, I have set it over here 8192. Now I'm going to press test, and you will be able to see in this area that the server is receiving the response. So let's do the test. Here we go. The server is receiving the response. Nice, the endpoint is working. So that is about it. You can adjust certain things like temperature or other parameters, but it's not necessary. So once this is done, I'm just going to cancel it because I have already configured it before. I'm going to ask a simple question. We're going to ask the Llama model that give me 5 secret facts about Google that most people are not aware of. So let's see if this is working. We will be able to see the response in the server side. As you can see, even though I have opened Typing Mind from typingmind.com, I can still configure my local server and communicate with it and just use the prompts that is available in Typing Mind. So there you go. I have shown you the interface, and you can also download your own models and experiment with it. Now you're ready to experiment and explore all the open source AI models on your local machine. And you can use them with your favorite wrappers without any limit. But there are more secrets. You need to subscribe to find out about the next 2 videos I am building, which will save you a significant amount of time and money. Check out the link in the description for more details. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.